Hello friends, welcome to Code Crush Coding. This is our second video on exception handling topic in Python. So in this video we will cover the else block and finally block which will be using in exception handling. So let's first write a code. So first we will declare a try block. So try block will cover the statements which can generate an exception. So in same way in the last video we have created two variables which will accept the numbers and then we will perform the operation of division on those numbers. So let's first declare num1 variable which will accept the integer values, input, enter first number, and in same way we will accept the second number, which will be num2, enter second number, and then we will have a result variable, result, which will divide these numbers, num1 divided by num2, and then we will print the result, print result is result, and then we will declare one except block. So this block will execute when there is exception in this try block. So in except block we will say print and the exception message. By default whatever message we want we can print that. If you don't want to print the message of your choice, what you can do, you can declare an exception class and variable from E. You can provide any name of this variable and here you can directly print this E. Let's run this code now. So enter first number. So first number will be 10. Enter second number. If you divide it by 0, then in that case the exception will occur. So we are getting a message as division by 0. That's why the result is not getting printed. So what we can do here, now we want to see the use of else block and finally block in this exception handling. What is the use of else and finally block? So we can also use the else statement with the try except statement, in which we can place the code which will be executed in this scenario if no exception occurs in the try block. So till now we have declared the try block, except block, and here we can also declare the else block, and this code will execute if no except block is executed. So else will execute only when there is no exception in the try block. So let me show you. If I try to have the else here, else, and here I will print the message, print no errors. So this message I have implemented in the else block. So this else block will execute only if this try block get executed successfully, means there is no exception. Let me show you. So enter first number, so 10. Now if I provide here 0, then the exception will occur. So in that case this else block will not get executed. So if I press here enter, it says division by 0, which is our except block, but the message of else is not printed because it is executed only when there is no exception. If I try to run the code now and let's say 40, second number 5, now the code will executed successfully. There is no exception. So we are getting message result is 8 and there are no errors. The else block is executed now. So when will be the finally block will execute? So Python provides the optional finally statement which is used with the try statement. So the finally block provides a guarantee of the execution. So in any case the finally block will be executing. We can use the finally block with the try block, in which we can place the necessary code which must be executed before this try statement throws an exception. So here you can see there is a try statement and finally block. So in finally there will be a block of code. This will always be executed. So let's us declare the finally block in our code now. So here if I try to say finally, and say print, and we can say here completed. So this message we want to display on the UI whether the try block throws exceptions or executes successfully. Now let's run this code. So enter first number, so let's provide 10. Now enter the second number. So in this case the exception will occur. It means this block will get executed, else will not get executed, because else executes only when there are no exceptions, and finally will also get executed because finally gets executed in all cases. So if I press here enter, see we are getting division by 0 and completed. We are not getting no error message. Now in second case, when the code executes successfully, let's say 20 and 10, in this case else will get executed, finally will get executed, but exception will not get executed because there is no exception, because second number is 10 not 0. So see, no errors and completed also we are getting here result. So that is the use of finally block as well as else block. Else execute if no except block is executed, and finally will be executed in all cases. So that was the use of else and finally block in try block, which is our exception handling. So that's it in this video. We will cover another topics in next video. Thank you for watching.